get off, baby blew the lid off. Now I'm at the pad, a nigga slid off. I'm too cool for you fools. You niggas overheating and you about to blow a fuse. Couldn't walk a step in my motherfucking shoe. See, I refuse to lose to you suckers. I'm your superior, dumb motherfuckers. Can't you smell me in the air? Every time you look around, a nigga right there. I get money while you get sleep. Peep, on the sea, a nigga worth about a beat. Ticket, Mr. Universal Pictures. Nigga, I'm with it. You get that part, the shit that start, and cuz try to skip that part, but I'ma bring it back and uncrypt that mark. I'm back on mine, back on time, representing back online. No goals, just me and myself. My life, my wife, and my wealth. Jealousy, what's the heart note? It always seems to come from the closest.
What it do, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Tapping back in with them updates, y'all. Fluck with me. Get in the comment section. As always, want to hear from y'all, the good people of the blogosphere, man. But y'all heard Snoop Dogg got Who Kid, man. Remember them Who Kid mixtapes? Them joints were fire. What would you be talking about? Shadyville and all that, man. My bad. I probably sound silly as fuck, man. Like some of the goofy ish we be seeing in the blogosphere these days, right? But anyways, he's on this like, Snoop, we know you're successful. We know you got money coming out your ears or whatever the fuck. You're buried up to your neck in money. You're Mr. Big Screen Movie or whatever the fuck he was talking about. You do all this big business, or Mr. whatever pictures, Universal Pictures. I don't know. No one's saying you're not that dude, Snoop, right? Success-wise, I always say Snoop might be one of the most known rappers there is, in a sense. He done collabed and crossed over and did music with ICP. He's been in pro wrestling. He's been in all kinds of movies. Like, Snoop flux with everyone, right? His networking skills are amazing, right? But with this whole thing with Daz Dillinger was come up in Cocaine, who just spit it like a G. He didn't even be on No Hater-ish. And not saying that someone voicing their displeasure with getting flucked over by bad business would be a hater. You got every right in the world to be fucking mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cocaine been in the game forever. It's in his blood. His pops is a legendary singer. You know what I'm saying? And to get, like, not like the work he did with Above the Law and all the things that he did on his lonesome is legendary, you know what I'm saying? But he getting next to Snoop at the time that he was working with him heavy, like, yo, you're supposed to, you know, blow even more and all kinds of checks coming your way. And Snoop, I want to say use them, but he just didn't do right by him. And that's what Daz is talking about with this ish. Obviously, we know they're cousins and they done beef before and all that, but it's like, Snoop, you're talking about people are jealous and all this other ish. Like, yo, you be shitting on people when it comes to business. Like, for real, man. That's one thing that's come back into the limelight in the blogosphere when we talk about this story that has been brought back to the forefront is knowing that Snoop, quote unquote, signed and put out under his label or however you want to put it, it all went bad. It's not been good, you know what I mean? So it's like you can sit there and flaunt your wealth and your success and all that, but you just ain't really done right by other people. Same thing with what we're talking about here in regards to Death Row, right? Like, he obtained the Death Row name and all that, but he didn't even own the catalog outright. And he was talking about he's going to use Death Row to launch new West Coast artists and all this ish, and it ain't go that way. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I'm not saying that track wasn't lit. Like, Snoop makes lit music, but he's telling us ish we already know. He's in his feelings and mad that he been called out and is out here, but it's like, Snoop, like, do good business by motherfuckers, man. You know what I mean? Like, the track ain't trash, but it's just not what the lecture at hand is really about at the end of the day.
He came to Def Jam and presented a demo. I was blocking him, just quite honestly, because he was shitting on us. Murder, your life's on the line.
That was early.
He was shitting on us from the conception of his career. He was coming at us. I hated on him to where he landed with M and Dre. I'm a way smart person now. I would have fucking organized his deal and controlled it. And he would have never got done.
Right.
Go. He would have never got that Dre monster, you understand? I done blocked this nigga to where he fell in the lap of Eminem, right? Biggest rapper in the universe with a white fan base that all became his fan base.
Then you see Fifth talking about why he didn't do a deal with Universal, offer 1.5 M's. Yayo's like, yo, we broke. It seems like Irv is talking about, oh, I would have tried to block him, and I was blocking him prior because he was always shitting on us. I'm smarter now than I was, or whatever. It sounds like he did try to do what he's talking about here, but Fifth, you know, out Bobby Fischer chess moved him. And at the end of the day, man, like, people will be like, damn, Coffee, you're talking greasy, when I be saying Irv went out bad. But this man, like, what he looks like here, this dude aged about 100 years in that time period. You know what I'm saying? Fifth, the G-Unit Shady Aftermath, Interscope, Camp, 8 Up, Murder Inc. as a label, crew, fucking everything. They flopped. Jai ended up going to jail on a gun case. The feds came, ran up in Murder Inc. You know what I mean? They beat the case, whatever, but they lost all their brethren and everything. Like, and it just, over the years, we saw it over and over, to the point. Irv, did y'all see that interview where he was talking about, I don't give a fuck about my diabetes? You know what I mean? Like the anti-Wilford Brimley. You know what I'm saying? And he went out bad. He literally was saying he didn't care about himself no more. This ate him up, y'all. Pause. And that's the thing. Don't let anything in life conquer you like that. Whether it's a bad relationship, or someone got over on you, or you're supposed to get a promotion at work and it ain't happened. Like, you gotta, like, beat these things, because they will beat you. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, Irv was a successful dude, but things went another way. And don't get me wrong, he still did like those hip-hop whatever tales, where it was like some Tales from the Crypt type anthology shit, or I don't know if it was necessarily horror. But y'all ever seen that one? It was interesting, with Chet Hanks, Tom Hanks' son, where it was like the script was flipped on white people. Did y'all see that? It was a very interesting concept. You know, like, Irv still worked, but he just didn't get back to where he was. And then we seen him like bragging about being a weirdo to Ashanti, and it was just, the dude went out so bad and just died. Like, it was ugly. It was nasty work. Don't go out like Irv, man. You know what I mean? But Fifth wasn't going to let him get over on him, man. And, you know, the rest is history. Here we are. Fifth still doing all these deals. He's jumping back into the music for 2026, but still got his movie aspirations. Like, it's clear, even prior to getting in the game, he was moving so smart. And like, even with the G-Unit mixtapes, how they took all those beats of like dope songs and put out G-Unit remixes of them, it was just such a smart thing. And that's ultimately what I think ended up in Eminem's lap. The way, you know, M ended up catching Dre's attention. You know what I'm saying? And he signed him, and the rest is history. That what happened with M and Fifth. And like, Fifth just been a smart dude, period. You know, I always, in my opinion, a lot of rappers should have moved the way 50 Cent moved. I mean, listen, the way he did on How to Rob the Industry, Piggy Bank, other tracks that were all over, what's it called? Get Rich or Die Trying, which would have had one of the most amazing rollouts ever. The way he came at people, he said, I can go at Nas and Jigga both for the throne. And, you know, he even was getting Fifth's attention before, or I'm sorry, Hov, when I'm about $1, what the fuck is 50 Cent? Like, Fifth been knowing what he's doing, man. And he literally ended Irv's life, like, straight bodied him. It was truly the massacre. And then we know how Fifth did too, after he got on the gram and talked his ish right after Irv with that smart alecky RIP, man. He was smoking the Irv pack, straight up.
I see the play. I see what's going on, bro. You're not really comfortable in your skin, bro. If you take away that money, if you take away this platform, then what would you be? Because clearly you wasn't nothing in your section. Clearly you wasn't no nigga like that in your section, bro. Same thing how you put the false allegations out there on the homie Moneybag Rose, on the homie Asmo. You know that wasn't.
I need to make a correction for you, Spody. Cuz name is not Moneybag nothing. Buster Bag Rose. The Moneybag Boys is a real thing. They're my lokes. Cuz not Asmo. That's disrespect to the Moneybag Boys and to the Asmos. On my mama. Cuz not Asmo, he not Moneybag. That's Buster Bag Rose or Joel. Call him Joey, Jojo.
Cause it's not but Moneybag Rose. The Moneybag Boys is my niggas. And he not Asmo either, homie. I don't know why you still. I see the.
And then last on the rundown, been a lot of ish going on with Spody Face, Whack 100, DC Baby, Draco, all these individuals. You can't keep track of all the drama going down, man. But you hear Spider Loc dissing Spody Face, responding to him. However, you know, you want to put it, man. It's a lot of wild ish going on in the blogosphere. Let me know your thoughts on that, as well as these other topics we covered. Don't forget to sub up. And it's coffee, man. It's all about coffee, talking with y'all in the comments. So hit the buttons, let's talk, and I'll get with y'all on the next one. Peace.